See what he says. Just saying hello. Just saying hello.
All the
We'll do a
best.
quick picture.
Sure.
Yeah?
Let's get it.
A face-off. Just
Is Jon Jones really afraid of Tom Aspinall? Well, that's the question many MMA fans have been asking lately. It's hard to deny the buzz surrounding Tom Aspinall, the British heavyweight who's been on a tear in the UFC. His speed, athleticism, and fight IQ make him a serious threat in the division, and many are wondering if Jon Jones might be hesitant to step into the octagon with him. Let's break it down. Jon Jones is considered by many as the greatest of all time. He's dominated the light heavyweight division for years and recently made his heavyweight debut, defeating Cyril Gane in what many considered a flawless performance. But Jon has never been one to shy away from challenges, right? So why would he be afraid of Aspinall? First, let's talk about the style matchup. Aspinall's blend of striking and grappling is something we haven't seen in many heavyweights. His speed for a man his size is remarkable. In fact, some might say he moves like a light heavyweight, which could potentially give Jones some problems. Remember, Jones is used to being the faster fighter at light heavyweight. In the heavyweight division, he's dealing with bigger, stronger opponents, but Aspinall's speed could neutralize that advantage. Then, there's the mental game. Jon Jones has always been a master of the mental aspect of fighting. He gets inside his opponent's heads, plays mind games, and uses psychological warfare to his advantage. But Tom Aspinall seems unfazed by all the hype around Jones. In interviews, Aspinall has been calm, collected, and confident. He respects Jones' legacy but isn't intimidated by it. Could this be something that's throwing Jones off? Some fans believe that Jones has been carefully selecting his fights since moving up to heavyweight. After all, he chose Cyril Gane, a fighter known for his striking, but not necessarily his grappling. Aspinall, on the other hand, is well-rounded and dangerous everywhere. Could it be that Jones sees Aspinall as a more dangerous opponent than Gane? There's also the question of timing. Jones has hinted that he's nearing the end of his career. He's talked about potentially retiring after one or two more fights. If that's the case, would he want to risk his legacy against a young, hungry lion like Aspinall? It's one thing to fight someone like Stylistic, who's nearing the end of his career as well, but Aspinall represents the new generation. A loss to Aspinall could tarnish Jones' near-perfect record, and that might be something he's looking to avoid. But let's not forget who we're talking about here. Jon Jones is a fighter who has taken on all comers throughout his career. He's faced legends like Daniel Cormier, Alexander Gustafsson, and Lyoto Machida. He's been through wars, survived controversies, and remained at the top of the sport for over a decade. It's hard to imagine Jon Jones being afraid of anyone, let alone a fighter with significantly less experience like Aspinall. However, fear doesn't always mean being afraid to fight someone. It could also mean being cautious, being strategic. Maybe Jones recognizes that Aspinall is a unique challenge, and he's simply biding his time, waiting for the right moment to take that fight. Maybe he wants to see Aspinall tested a little more, to see if he can handle the elite level of competition consistently. Let's also consider the business side of things. The UFC is always looking for the biggest fights, the ones that will sell the most pay-per-views. Right now, a fight between Jon Jones and Stipe Miocic seems to be the UFC's priority. It's a legacy fight, two of the greatest heavyweights going head-to-head. But once that fight is over, there's no doubt that Aspinall could be next in line, especially if he continues to dominate. So, is Jon Jones afraid of Tom Aspinall? It's hard to say definitively. Maybe he sees Aspinall as a legitimate threat, but that doesn't mean he's afraid. Maybe he's just being smart, playing the long game, and waiting for the right opportunity. Or maybe, just maybe, Jon Jones is looking at Aspinall and thinking, this is the guy who could actually beat me. Whatever the case may be, one thing's for sure. If these two ever meet in the octagon, it will be one of the most highly anticipated fights in UFC history. Both fighters have the skills, the mentality, and the drive to be the best, and when that cage door closes, we'll finally get the answer to whether Jon Jones is truly afraid of Tom Aspinall, or if he's just waiting for the perfect moment to remind everyone why he's still the greatest of all time. So, what do you think? Is Jon Jones avoiding Tom Aspinall, or is this just part of his strategy? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more MMA content. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.